We're live.
What's up, y'all? What up, what up, what up?
What up, what up, what up?
How y'all doing? Say hi.
What up, Peeps? Happy Saturday.
What up?
What is Get it, girl. What is going on, y'all?
What's going on?
She's joining us right now. We'll see how long this lasts.
Right, she wants to help us, okay?
You will help us.
You gonna help us?
Okay.
Okay. So how y'all doing this morning?
Yes. What's everybody
Hopefully
doing?
well. Oh, is this my vitamin?
Yes.
My,
It's your emergency
It's not
vitamin.
really an emergency. It's a what's the thing called? Airborne.
Airborne vitamin C.
You have yours, right? Morning, morning, morning.
Morning.
Morning from Virginia. What up, Crystal?
Hopefully everybody's well.
What's going on?
Hopefully your weather is beautiful wherever you're at. It was a pretty day yesterday, and it seems to be pretty right now. So.
All right, so if you've not joined us for one of our live breakfast chats, welcome. This is something we just started with the whole stay-at-home quarantine situation, and we make something different for breakfast on Saturdays, and we have a chat with y'all. We just chat, Q&A. You guys can ask questions, and we will try and get to as many of them as possible, okay?
That's right.
These comments go super, super fast.
Yes.
So if you ask a question and it has not been answered yet, feel free to put it back in the chat because I may miss some because I'm trying to cook and man the comments at the same time. So,
exactly.
How y'all doing? Is anybody from Georgia watching? Did you go outside and go anywhere yesterday? Because Georgia opened up yesterday.
Matter of fact, did you go bowling?
Did you go bowling? Did you go get your nails done? Did you go get your hair done? That's what I'm wondering. Are people like out in the streets?
Or did you get attacked? Did you get attacked?
Like, Chad Jr. is upstairs right now playing
a game you found on the Xbox.
some game on the Xbox. I don't know the name of it, so he'll probably come down a little bit.
He will, yeah.
It's called Call of the Wild.
Call of the Wild.
Heard it.
Thanks, buddy.
Thanks, Chad.
He's so funny.
He's so funny. Where's the eggs, bacon, and grits and sausage? We ain't doing that today.
But what we are making today is we're gonna make some whipped coffee. Y'all not heard about whipped coffee yet. We are gonna try some whipped coffee, and then we are gonna make some semi-homemade donuts.
Yeah.
In the air fryer.
In the air fryer.
We're gonna make some cinnamon sugar ones, and we're gonna make some glazed ones. So we're excited about
Aaron, I have not tested out my wax kit yet, but I am actually thinking about doing that today because I got so much hair on my face. It makes no sense. Chad Jr. asked me yesterday, like, "Why do you have hair on your chin?" I was like, "Because mommy's hormones. I don't know why. Some women just have hair on their face. So I usually get, my eyebrows threaded, my lip and chin waxed, but I'm gonna try and wax them myself today. So I hadn't plucked, so that's why he probably noticed it, because I was like trying to get enough to try and wax it. And then I might try to wax something else, but I don't know about that.
You're so cute.
I don't know. I might just have to go like old school with a razor, because it's getting out of hand. Is what's happening. You want to come say hello? Yeah, that's exactly. How you know what the wax look like? Tell us. Show them the demonstration of waxing. Exactly.
He looks so big. His face, over this time he's been home, he looks so big.
Yeah.
Like he's thinning out even more.
He's definitely grown. He's got all this hair.
I know, but his face is thinned out even more.
Yeah.
It's crazy. When
right?
the kids grow up, you're just like, it's so cool, but it's so sad.
I'll let you know how the wax kit goes on the vlog if I do it today. No bowling, no outing. Somebody in Georgia, somebody said they have to leave for work only.
Okay.
Don't go out until they open the country clubs.
True.
Some places open up in Greenville, South Carolina. Okay. Not worth it. Not going anywhere. I hear you. Let's see. All right. Your hair is heavy. Mention your hair is heavy. Do I feel? Oh, Priscilla, no. He called my hair heavy, but this hair is actually not heavy at all.
Yeah, I always mess with her whenever she has a lot of hair.
It's not. And I don't know if it's not heavy to me because I'm just used to wearing a lot of hair.
She has a strong neck.
So, yeah, I was going to say, to somebody who may not have ever had twists before, they may seem a little heavy, but they are very light, like super duper light. Let me wash my hands.
It was funny though because when we were working out yesterday and her hair was like smacking her in the face as she was doing tucking jumps, like tuck jumps.
Yeah.
And they were I'm like, you get your butt kicked by your hair right now. Like it was bam, bam. Jeez.
It was a mess. So, all right, let's get started. So for the donut,
yes.
I think we need to. Oh,
no, it's right here.
So we have our ingredients. We're gonna make two kinds of homemade donuts. So first we have cinnamon and sugar mixed already, and then we have powdered sugar that we're gonna add some milk to make a glaze. So we're going to try two different kinds.
Yeah,
but I think both of them need like 4 to 5. I think I'll do 5 tablespoons of butter. I'm gonna just melt the butter really.
So yeah, so we're doing use the Grand's buttermilk biscuits as the donut, and this is what we've seen. So we're excited.
I have never seen the biscuits in the package like that.
Me either.
Like the frozen, because you're supposed to like keep that in the freezer. I've never seen that before. And we do have the recipes for both the donuts and the whipped coffee in the description box. So you can see where, it's super easy with some of the ingredients.
I found the donuts on Pinterest, but yeah, like again, the recipe is in the description.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm doing this right because I don't have hold on, I don't have them pulled up over here.
No.
On my laptop.
These are small.
Are they?
How small are they?
Melt the butter. Oh, those are bitty. We'll have like little mini donuts.
Which is perfect for this little small.
Let me melt this butter. Butter. Hey. All right. So let's see. Stop doing that. Let's see. What kind of questions we got?
To work and back home. And
when are we coming back to Prattville? I feel like we answer this every Saturday. Hopefully sometime this summer.
Yeah, hopefully soon.
Whenever they can let us go outside again.
Yeah, it's whenever it's safe.
Yeah.
My little Miss Reagan, Gabe, I want to know, when are you going to make...
Oh, I'm burning up.
Butter melts so quick in the microwave.
Butter.
What are you doing?
I was making putting the donuts down. Okay, we gotta make them. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Let's make them, baby.
Pie?
Pie.
No, it's sugar.
It's a circle.
Okay,
Good
so
job,
one of the
circle.
recipes
Good
you have to.
morning to you.
One of the recipes you have to dip in the butter, and then the other one you just.
No.
I think
There we
just
go.
brush it on
There
there.
we go.
So I'm gonna go ahead and just melt it. Chad, have you washed your hands? Go wash your hands.
Go wash your hands.
So we got a little cookie cutter thing. So we're gonna make the holes for the biscuits with the cookie cutter. No, baby. Hang on, sweetie. You can help me push this one. Okay, you wanna help me
No,
push
can
this one?
y'all hold on.
They'll stick on there.
No, I'm trying to make sure that they can see.
No, but yeah. So there's got 8 of them on here on our Indiana cutting board.
Oh, I was trying to move it back and make sure they can see it. Yeah.
Look, here she goes
I'm
again.
trying to make sure y'all see the
Here she
whole
goes
picture
again.
of what we're doing.
Here she goes again.
Block all the light coming from the window.
You're so
All
good.
of the light. You be like standing right here.
I'm gonna get a ring light for her. Put it directly on her.
Okay.
Okay, hang on. Let me see.
Let's see
How
here.
did the Mickey one?
Okay, we're not gonna do the Mickey one. The Mickey one's a little bit too big.
Somebody
We'll do
said
this one.
they went out because the salon,
Hang on. I'm gonna show
the
you.
little salon owner said she
No, talk.
opened and she had
Hey,
plenty of
you don't
customers
tell
that
them.
wasn't able to practice distancing. Yeah.
That's my
So you guys, how many of you guys have tried the whipped coffee before? What did you think about it? I feel like it's gonna be too sweet for me, so I don't think that I'm gonna have much. I'm gonna just let Chad do it.
We'll do a couple. I'll show you how to do it. Okay.
Yeah, we do.
Okay. Hang on. I'll get it. I'll do it. I'll let you do it. Okay. Give me a second.
Yes, Reagan is so hardcore. Somebody said I don't have to worry about nobody picking on Reagan. Ever. Because she gonna tell you her mind. If she don't tell you nothing else, you gonna be thinking you gonna know not to mess with her. She gonna tell you to leave me alone. She is. She don't play no games, okay? And I just pray that she keeps that type of attitude.
Okay. Good job. All right.
Let
So
me
watch.
do it.
Okay.
Let me do it.
Push it out.
You hear? Let me do it.
Okay.
Can y'all hear us okay?
All right. Good job.
Oh, somebody's making the chocolate chip banana bread.
There you
Hey.
go. Good job, Reagan.
Me.
Then now let brother do one. Go ahead, brother.
Somebody said that these will bake full size.
Push it straight down.
Oh, somebody asked, Red, what is my favorite lip gloss? Oh, she wants to do Mickey.
Who do Mickey?
Yeah. Do you have one that you can do Mickey?
Maybe this one. No.
Let's do.
Probably this one right here. It's a little bigger.
Well, you can probably put Mickey on top of that.
Okay, so you push it all the way through.
Push down.
There you go. All right, there we go.
Yeah. So my favorite lipstick or lip gloss is the Minty Shine from Victoria's Secret. It's
Push it all the way through.
It's in a green tube.
Hang on. Right.
I'll have it in here
I know.
to show you. I've been using a new lip gloss recently. It's by, what is the lip mask people? Lalange? I don't know how you pronounce it, but they have a lip gloss that I've been using lately. But Minty Shine by Victoria's Secret is my absolute favorite, okay? I buy them up like 6 or 7 at a time so that I can have them whenever I need them, wherever I need them. Have them strategically placed in my purse, in my office, in my car, like everywhere, okay? Because I can't be without lip gloss.
Do it right here.
It's just like my thing.
I know, I'm going to let you do it. I'm moving closer to you, baby. Alright, so now this time let's put it on the sharp side, okay?
Talk.
Here you go.
Somebody said, can we have live shows after the pandemic back?
Sure, I think maybe.
I think we'll keep it up. It's fun. Like, we enjoy talking to y'all. Like, it's interactive. So I think that's what we really like the best.
You can't eat all these, baby.
Why?
Because you can't eat the roll dough.
Yeah, we can make those too.
We'll make them though.
We'll make those.
Put it in the middle, ready?
Yeah.
Put it
So
in the
we'll have a
middle.
little
In the
like
middle.
holes.
This girl, put it in the middle, baby. Look, right here.
So much
Right here.
with them.
Right here.
So
Push it
like,
down. Push it down.
for us to just chat.
Okay.
Who done sent us $5? Thank you.
Okay. Good job. Now push it all the way through. There we go.
Okay.
Let me help you.
You did great.
Ray
You did
is
it.
bossy.
Very
Okay, somebody
bossy.
said that they can't hear us.
One.
Okay, you can't eat
Turn
one.
up
Can
the
I eat
volume.
these?
Oh, somebody told them to turn up your own volume.
Let me help.
Okay, there we go.
Now tackle. Don't tackle me. Don't tackle.
Somebody else said, so you guys, okay, so the consensus is you can or you can't hear us. I'm trying to figure out.
Hello.
I don't know that turning up the volume on that's probably not going to make a difference. I can hear you. I can hear you. Okay, right now I'm behind the camera, so you can probably hear me loud and clear now. But if I come over here, do you hear me as loud? Do you hear me? Do you hear me now? Do you hear me now?
Can you hear me now?
Okay. Yes, we can hear you. Yes, we can hear you. Okay, I just wanted to make sure because I didn't want to keep talking and y'all be like, huh? What? Okay, let me scroll back up because I was at the. Oh, thank you, Harrison family, for the $5.
Thank you so much. Again, you guys do not have to give us any money. Thank you so much. It's very sweet. Thank you. Okay.
Somebody said if we make the coffee like close to the recipe, it's not going to be too sweet. So
perfect. I did exactly. I've got the mixture right here already.
Yeah.
So I just gotta add the water and whip it.
Do I think that Reagan will get my singing talent or Siege? I actually think both of them can sing.
I think both of them can. Yeah.
Reagan loves to sing. She sings already, and Chad Jr. here lately has been like making up songs. Yeah. So it's been really cool. They both really like to sing. So I am hoping that they both get the gene, and then we can have Gabe, and we sing as a family.
And I'll just bring my whack raps to add in there.
Honey, your rap say whack, okay? Look, Gabe took away the rap from the end of our vlog, and y'all was mad about it, okay? And I kept getting people in my DMs like, why'd you change the end of the song?
I edited.
Why'd you? I was like, I didn't even know that he took it off. Like, so what he did was just put the verse.
Yeah, I was just put my
our song.
Yeah, I was just put my wife. I was highlighting her also singing talent.
Honey, we had to bring it back because y'all was not happy about it. Y'all was missing Gabe's rap, so we put it back on there. If you don't know what I'm talking about, the GabeBabeTV theme song, you can find it on iTunes or whatever.
Right.
So
it's okay, baby.
What is wrong? Okay, let's get started.
Okay.
So I think you dip yours in this, and I think in mine I just dip in the sugar and cinnamon. Let me check. I gotta go over here since he's my recipe.
Hang on.
I want to do.
Hang on.
Okay, Chad. Okay, Chad.
Deep song.
No, baby. Not sweet. Not sweet.
No.
But yeah, so she's over there trying to figure out what hers is. You know, Chad's hair. I'm loving this long hair on him. It's just like his curls are coming back, everything. It's crazy. So we'll see. We'll see what he wants to do whenever we're able to go get haircuts again. We'll see what he wants to do.
Okay, so I have to coat. Huh? Find my breath.
Yes, Reagan is a independent, bossy little girl. We are to death. She is definitely different from Chad Jr.
Now looking for the brush, girl. I had to find the brush, honey. Okay.
What are you doing? There we go.
So.
I need to grab something over here. I didn't want to do it while you walk.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna brush some. You wanna brush some?
I'll brush some.
Okay.
I'll brush some.
Okay, you brush the first one, and brother will brush the second one. Okay.
Let me help you.
Okay. So, brush this. No, that's good. Okay. All right. Brush this one. Ooh. Nice.
So we got an air fryer basket right here.
Brush this one, and then we're gonna flip it over and let brother brush the other side. Okay.
So yours are just brush.
Let me help you.
Mine
Okay,
say
so brother's turn.
dip them.
Here you go. Jim.
Okay.
Let me help.
No,
Look,
it's
my brother's gonna do this.
turn.
You did the first one.
Brother's
My brother do it this time, okay? There you go.
This child.
Here you go. Wipe your hand, Reagan. No. Here you go. You wipe your hand. There you go. Wipe your hand. There you go.
All right, let's get back to the questions.
Good job. Do we need to flip this
Did
one
you
over
just
now?
answer the one about cutting Chad's hair?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So I think
So
we're good.
I'm gonna dip this one.
Okay. Oh, you can do yours with the cinnamon sugar already on it.
Ooh, I want to dip
So we can do
mine.
some of yours first. We'll do 3 of yours first then.
Mine.
Yeah, put them right in there. I already sprayed it with cooking spray.
Okay. Okay, baby. Okay, baby.
Hey, sweetie.
Yummy.
No. No.
Yummy.
Here. No.
Girl.
Let's dip it in there, okay?
This girl, I'm telling you, she's so independent.
Can you turn it around?
You turn it over? No. Hey, can you turn that one over? Turn that one over?
No.
The donut.
Pick up the donut.
Pick up the donut.
And turn it over. No, okay. Like that.
My turn. That's my turn.
Okay. So now, Siege, we'll brush one more.
Well, we might only be able to do 3 just because if they expand.
Okay, wait.
Ray again. Girl, you were
Hold on, girl.
No.
Lord, this is the funniest thing right here, okay? Well, she shouldn't be in here. She want to do it just like you doing it. Hold on.
Hang on, you stay sitting. You stay sitting.
Okay, brother's going to get some of
Brother's going to do this one, okay?
Yummy. No. Do over.
Be nice. Stop being so bossy, Ray.
No, this girl's a bossy
Alright.
guy. Good job.
Perfect.
Good job, dude.
Alright, so now first batch
Put a
that
little
we're
mini
ready
in here too.
to get. Here, let me get some more napkins.
So we got the little mini that Reagan cut out. We'll put it in there too.
Just wait, Ray. Please just wait. Just wait.
Alright.
Pause.
No, baby.
Pause.
Reagan.
Pause, girl. Pause.
Leave it alone, baby.
Leave it alone.
Sit
What do you
down.
want now?
Sit down.
What do you want?
Sit down.
What do you want?
This girl's a mess.
Don't be pushing, brother.
Alright, what is
Be nice.
your air
Do
fryer
you see
setting?
this girl?
Sit down,
This is
baby.
what we do with
Sit
every
down.
day. Oh, child.
Okay.
Deal.
So mine says
I'm gonna put these in.
mine says 4 minutes for 330 degrees. What does yours say?
About 4. It says like 4 to 7 minutes. It's depending on
330?
the air fryer. Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Cool. So we'll start with 4. See what it
Yeah.
looks like.
Oh, we should
Got
have
it?
looked at the. I wonder if they had donut recipes in the little thing there. That's fine.
I'm sure they don't have an air fryer.
Girl, can you bring me a white Chad Jr.
What? Okay.
or the hand sanitizer?
Oh, what? Okay.
Yeah. Woo! Yeah. Love. What is happening here?
Why you say no?
Reagan is a fireball. Isn't she? Do you see me fighting this girl?
No.
How about that?
Yeah. How about that?
Catch me outside.
Yeah, how about that?
How about
Dad
that?
gonna sit right here too, girl.
How about that, girl?
She's still pushing her way up.
Down.
Relax. You know what relax means?
Terrible tunes kicking in. Yeah.
She's
my goodness.
She is.
Are you in my pants? What you doing?
These are mama's pants.
How long are we not? Somebody said, how long are we going to pretend that Reagan is not 5 years old? She acts like it. She thinks that she's the bigger sister. She called brother. She called him little brother.
Little brother. She's like, where's my little brother?
And he calls her daddy little daddy.
And she does call. She calls, where's my little daddy? Girl, who do you think you are? This child is hilarious. Okay?
Right here, baby.
Oh, so Red asked me, what is my next hairstyle? I'm glad you asked because I'm trying to figure that out. I'm over these. I'm ready to take them out. But I did buy a curly wig. So I may take these out and rock the curly wig for a little bit just to see if I like it. I hope I like it because it's like a human hair wig, so it's like, you know, it wasn't cheap. So I hope that I like it, but I haven't been able to try it on yet. So we'll see. I think that's the plan. I'm trying to decide how long I'm going to keep these in. I think I'll take a break before I put my faux wax in. I want to wait till I know we're going to be able to travel again, and then I'll probably put my faux wax in.
Oh, your charger came out.
Oh.
What are we doing?
I'm trying to look with the other glass.
So that's the plan right now. Or I might just take the hair out and do me like a little twist out. Wear it for a couple of weeks just to see what my hair is looking like these days. I feel like it's been a minute because before I got these, I was wearing the Gabrielle wig, so I haven't really seen a twist out in a minute. So I might do that for a couple weeks and then try out the wig. I don't know. Y'all got some suggestions? What kind of hair should I try next? Huh?
Here.
All right.
Okay. Chad, are you happy for Tua?
Let's go. Fins up. Fins up. I'm so excited. Now I've never had a pro football team because I've never really watched pro football.
Reagan, what's the matter?
Hey. Can you find something for her to play with, baby?
Yep, come on.
Come on, brother's gonna find you something, okay? She always wants what brother has, so you gotta try to teach him to, like, when she gets like that, just try to accommodate her, give her something as well. But yeah, I'm excited. I've never had a pro football team, so now Miami Heat are my favorite basketball team, so it's like perfect. Now the Dolphins can be my football team. I'm not like the Colts. I support the Colts, but I've never been like a diehard Colts fan.
Always a Colts fan, okay? It's the home team.
Yeah, I've never been like a diehard Colts fan, so I'm excited about being a Dolphins fan. I'm excited because I love Tua. Thing about Alabama, quarterbacks don't just come out of there like great quarterbacks don't come out of Alabama. So when one does come out, it's super exciting.
Yeah.
So this is awesome.
He's so excited. He will keep talking.
So fins up.
Power Air Fryer XL. That's the brand of air fryer that we have. Somebody asked, and I got it at Target. Over a year now. I feel like. Yes, we did watch Little Fires Everywhere. Oh, I'm so happy it's over.
I know, me too.
I really think they did a fantastic job. I have not read the book, but I think that they did a really good job, like, adapting it to the show. Yay. Did anybody read the actual book? Like, did they stray away from it, or was it, like, pretty spot on? I just wish that they could, like, bring it back and, like, keep the story going, because I feel like they need to. I know it's supposed to be a limited series, but I feel like they need to bring it back. So I loved it. And if you have not watched Little Fires Everywhere, please do so. It is so good. Let's see. What else? No, we're not deep frying. We're air frying. Yay. Who would we want to be next guest on the podcast? I we've never had any guests, but I guess we did have Kevin, which was really cool. Like, we have talked about having guests on the podcast, but it never really, like, we never really sit and plan it out to actually, like, have guests on there. So I'm curious to know, who would you guys like to see on the podcast if we start to have guests every now and then? I do think that having guests can help the conversation. Because listen, we be struggling coming up with topics to talk about. Like, Aaron's been going every week. Woo! I'm like, once we get through this year, every week, I might need to go back down to every other week. because I just don't feel like it's that much to talk about. So that's why we be like, please send us your Ask Gabe and Babes, okay? Send us all the dilemmas, all the situationships, all the marriage questions, because I'm like, I'm running out of topics over this week. So send your topic suggestions too, okay? What grade is Kay? He's in first grade. Let's see, what else? How did they look?
I put them in for a couple more minutes. They were nice and fluffy, but I don't think they were quite done yet.
Oh,
so.
okay. Somebody said this is why I only love kids from the car. Memorial, you ain't right. Let's see, what else? Am I missing questions? Hold on. Somebody said put her in timeout. I have only tried timeout with Reagan one time.
No.
And I think she was 2 times, but I think that she was too young to get it. I really feel like she would get it. I just haven't tried it with her since then. Chad, how is your mom and how are your siblings?
Mom is doing good. Mark and Deanna are both doing good. And Angela and Connie as well. And Brian, Renee, the girls. Everybody's doing good. They've had some bad storms, down in Alabama. So if you that live in Alabama, they've had some storms like Alabama and Georgia. And, they've had some storms and stuff like that. So prayerfully nobody was affected by any of that stuff. And but yeah, they're doing good. They're doing really good. So Chad surprises Grandma with like FaceTime calls.
Don't even
tell us. But it's okay.
You want to let us talk to Grandma?
He only has like 4 numbers on his FaceTime, so whoever he wants to call, it's not a big deal. It's only those 4 people, so it's safe. So he decides he wants to call Grandma. We're cool with that, So it's really sweet that he would even do that. So on his own,
It is. It just shows that he's thinking about her. So and she enjoys talking to the kids. Somebody said they didn't like the singing on the end. Why you ain't like the singing on the end? You ain't like my singing, or you just didn't like it on the end because you missed the rap? Like, which one is it? It don't really matter. But shout out to my from Mentality Peeps in the building. I see y'all. Hey. Somebody said, when will we transition Reagan to a toddler bed? Well, watch Monday's vlog and you might see the answer.
You might see something.
So we're still working on the potty training. We're getting ready to tackle nighttime potty training. She went down for a nap.
Yes, yesterday.
The day before yesterday.
She slept for 2 hours in her underwear.
Yep.
No accident. So that was really big.
So we're just working on naps because we're trying to we don't really know. I don't know how soon she's gonna go back to school. Her daycare has not closed at all. No, they've not closed, and they gave everybody credits. So we have 1 more week of credit, and then we'll have to start paying again. So I don't know. It's one of those things they are taking extra precaution. They have been because they've been open. They've had no cases, no instances. So we're like, I don't know when we're gonna send her back. I envision it being sometime in May, probably, maybe closer to later May. But I don't know. I guess it just depends on. Because right now we're on stay-home order until the 1st of May. That could obviously change. Chad, you're gonna have to turn that down, please. Down, please. Thank you. So I was trying to get her to her daytime potty trained before she went back to school, so they wouldn't even have to worry about it.
It's on right again.
What's the matter? Amber, you asked what books are we reading at the moment. You're still trying to get through Michelle Obama's memoir. That's a book that I started and I still haven't finished it. I literally got 10 pages in. No, I don't even know. It could have been a chapter or 2 because I was listening to it on Audible and I forgot about it. Completely forgot about it. We did a whole podcast talking about what we're reading and I didn't even mention her book because I forgot about it. So I got a new phone. So So you know, when you get a new phone, you have to go back and like download the book that you were reading from Audible. So it wasn't in my library, so I completely forgot about But what's wrong? What you want? Use your words, baby. What do you want?
Use your words, baby. What would you like, sweetheart?
Something in the pantry, she wants. The pantry?
Show me.
How do they look? I feel like it's enough cinnamon sugar on the
Yeah, I don't think so either.
These mugs look extra light skinned.
Hey, what you want? What you want, baby? For snack?
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. You got them?
That was good, though. I don't know if it's done, though. You think they're done?
I don't know. I put them in there for like 3 extra minutes, so it was like 7 minutes total.
Oh, it's gonna be done. Let me see. I'm gonna do the taste test.
Here you go, baby. Here you go, baby. How is it?
Tastes like a cinnamon sugar biscuit.
Does it?
He's not giving me donut flavor. But that's the reason why Babe's recipe, she said to soak
it.
It
gets rid of the biscuit flavor. It's supposed to get rid of the biscuit flavor.
So maybe that's why mine tastes like a biscuit.
Should we make some of these ones now?
Yeah. You think that's enough butter?
No, I mean, we'll start with it.
Yeah. Okay, so batch number 1 was alright. Cinnamon sugar biscuits for the win. Okay.
Did you taste it?
Yeah, come over.
I'm about to taste this piece up to the
Come over here so Peeps can see you tasting it out. Trying it out.
Tasting it out.
Trying it out. Okay, it's like that.
You like it?
Okay. Does it taste like a donut to you now?
No. Here you go. Here's a napkin.
No, but it tastes awesome.
You want to try it right now?
Okay.
Let's see what you think.
What you think, baby?
She gonna eat
She
it.
licked it.
She likes everything.
I know, right?
This girl,
That's right.
I'm hoping that she does not become picky like her brother. She sees him refusing food and she'll refuse it. But she really likes it. She likes everything. It's good though.
That's really good.
But you do taste, it tastes biscuity, right?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Not as much as like it would normally.
Yeah, but it's a little remnant.
It's good though.
Yeah, but it is good. Hey, it'll work.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's sweet.
All right, let me get back to the question. How long did it take for Reagan to be potty trained? She's still not completely potty trained. We did the 3-day method where we had her naked for 3 days. And the first day you start taking her to the bathroom every 20 minutes. And then the second day you move up to like 40 minutes. And then by the third day you're supposed to move up to an hour. We did like 2 days at 20 minutes. Or we did 1 day at 20 minutes, 2 days at like 35, 40 minutes, and then we moved to an hour. And then by the 4th day, like she would just go. We wouldn't have to like set the timer anymore. She would just go. But she's not completely like accident free. She still has accidents every now and then. Because I think we have to remember that just because she can go, she still sometimes forgets or holds it for too long. So we still have to be asking her actively, like, you gotta go potty, let's go potty. So I think that's where we struggled a bit. You got potty or you did potty?
I did.
You did? Is she wet?
No.
No. Oh, okay. So she got potty now. See, she was just kind of standing by the potty. So it's one of those things where we kind of have to keep an eye on her. But it went a lot quicker than I thought it would, to be honest. I have been like waiting. Yay! Because I thought it was gonna be a situation, but I think that because she was ready, it didn't go so bad. So, so that was, at this point, that was 2 weeks ago. So I think we've been into it 2 weeks now, man. It's been 2 weeks.
You're saying 2 weeks,
full
yeah.
weeks now, yeah.
She's doing good.
She's doing really good. Yes, thank you. My pajama set is from Target, y'all. No, I'm lying. This one isn't from Target. This one is from Gap. And I love it. They have one that's blue and white striped too. They say that this color is pink, but it looks orange to me. It comes across orange to me, but they say that the color is pink. But it's from the Gap. I love it. It was on sale for like 40% off, and it is so comfortable. I tried to go back and order the blue one, but they only have the shorts. They didn't have the top, so I yes, we will actually be doing a live podcast. At some point, that is the plan, y'all. We've been trying to do this live podcast. We had an appointment with a local theater here right before all of this COVID-19 popped off. So we were going to tour the space and just talk about the possibility of having a live. So I don't know that that will still happen this year. It just really depends on what happens with the world. So, but for sure by next year we are going to have a live Let's Make Our Podcast. It's going to be a live podcast / GabeBabeTV meetup. It's just going to be the thing we've been talking about forever and a day. We're going to have it. So
it would
keep you posted on that.
Yeah, we were planning for this year, honestly.
Yeah, that's what I told her. We had that appointment to go check out the theater and everything.
Yeah, but with everything that happened, it's kind of not priority, you know?
So it's definitely coming. I saw somebody say, do we need a new assistant? Yes, Crystal. We do need a new assistant. Yes. Are you offering?
Exactly. Send us an email.
Okay, send us an email. No, my tragus did not hurt. I don't remember this hurting at all. It was just like a quick pinch. But other than that, you know what hurt? My cartilage piercing. To this day, I still don't even wear earrings in my cartilage because it still hurts. Like,
No, you break it, baby.
every now and then, like depending on the type of earring, if I wear it for a day or two, it still hurts. I don't know if it just never healed completely or what, but I literally got this when I was in college, but it hurt like hell. That cartilage piercing hurt so bad. I would get my other tragus pierced before I ever got another cartilage piercing.
Speaking of piercing,
Ever.
Speaking of piercing, I found out that my hole is still open on my ear.
I know. They came upstairs with this big old black. What was it, black or was it the diamond first?
It's like a black diamond.
It's like a black diamond thing. I was like, oh,
what's in your ear?
Ear?
Yeah, so my hole is still open, which is the funniest thing
It's
ever.
so funny. You know what? I used to have my tongue pierced back in the day.
Oh,
Fun fact. And when I was cleaning through my jewelry, I found my tongue ring, and I almost got it through. Like the top, the hole is still there, but the bottom is not completely there. I would have had to pierce it and but it wouldn't have taken much. Like I was pushing it down and I was like, this is stupid. Why am I doing it? I'm not about to walk around with a tongue ring no more. I don't even need it. But I literally tried. Like, is Grandmama here?
no.
Oh, I was like,
No.
Reagan ran to the door talking about Grandmama. I was like, she told me she was coming over.
Not grandma, that was best friends. You want to come?
Yeah. Can I have
Let's see. Let's see.
Here's your shoes right here, buddy.
Hey, shout out to all the people who are just now joining. Hey, shout out to you, Angela. Poo barking. Okay. Let me go back. Would we do a meetup in Jamaica? I know how we feel about Jamaica.
I mean, of
Ken
course.
Jr.
How many of y'all would come to Jamaica though? That don't live there. What do you need?
Can you turn off your
Chad,
show?
turn off the show, buddy.
If you're gonna go outside.
Thank you.
Yeah, would y'all come? If we did a meetup in Jamaica, would y'all come through? Can I film a kids update? Yes. Which one? Both of them? Do you want to see a siege update and a Ray update? Somebody asked me if I could do, not an update. I haven't done an update with Reagan since she turned 2. So it was in January. But somebody asked if I could like interview her. Like I interview her on my chat. Interview her for the Gabe Fix. And I will do that. But yeah, I can do an update on chat. I have not done one. Okay. Do you listen to K-Love? If so, what's your favorite band? Babe loves K-Love.
Yeah, okay. I mean, you know, obviously Hillsong, Elevation Worship's good. I like King and Country.
Oh, I love King and Country.
There's a lot of songs that I really like. And sometimes I don't even know the artist. So I've got a lot of songs that I really love. David Leonard, I think, Come As You Are. That's my jam. That's my jam. But yeah, so,
from Scotland? Yes.
Yeah, I mean, K-Love is... I actually turned off in because I listened to it.
Yeah,
it was a waste of money for me because I listen to K-Love or I listen to audiobooks or podcasts. That's all I listen to in the car. So
I'm not getting rid of my series.
She need Heart and Soul to put her to sleep.
Heart and Soul is my jam.
To put her to sleep.
The best radio station out there, if you ask me.
If you want to go to sleep.
Whatever. I love it some Heart and Soul. So I was like, I'm not getting rid of Sirius. We can get rid of your account, but we ain't getting rid of it on mine. Because when I do listen to the radio, that's what I'm listening to, Heart and Soul.
I don't always listen to the radio, but when I do,
it's Heart and Soul.
I listen to Heart and Soul.
I never listen to the radio.
I take my coffee too, though.
You want your coffee? Okay.
Oh, well, I'll wait till you make yours. So let's see, what other questions?
I'm adding a tablespoon of milk into the powdered sugar to make the glaze.
I'm not assured that the Tragus helps with headaches. Like, that is something that I'm not familiar with. I still have headaches, so I wouldn't say that it helps. It didn't stop me from getting headaches. But I have heard that before. Sorry, somebody said the TV was loud. We got it turned off. Sorry, you guys.
Well, if you enjoyed the Ninja Turtles soundtrack back then.
Who was that that said that's $20?
$20.
Y'all do not need to be sending us no money.
Thank you so much. Again, disclaimer, you do not need to send anything. Yeah.
Okay, so somebody asked, do you know what tattoo you're getting next? And then somebody asked me if I plan on getting another tattoo.
I have a couple ideas. I have ideas. I have drawn out some ideas. And so really it's going to be the next step is going to be sit down with my tattoo artist and finalize the idea. And have them get the ink and put it on there so we can see what it looks like.
How you know if it's done?
That should be done.
That's good?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's okay, baby. She's mad because he just went outside.
It's okay, love.
Come here, sweetie. Come here, baby.
It's okay, Ray.
She loves her brother, y'all. She loves her brother.
I hear an echo. What is that?
Do you have your baby monitor on?
Oh, maybe. Do y'all hear the crying coming through the live? Because I think the baby monitor is playing in the background. Because I'm like, I hear an echo. Come here, Ray.
Come here, baby.
Come here, Reagan.
Oh, girl. She's so sad. So yeah, so this is the glaze I just made. Milk and powdered sugar. So we'll see what it looks like. So, but yeah, so that tattoos, I do plan on getting more. I just need to be able to sit with the artist and kind of go over my ideas and thoughts and figure out what the final piece is.
On TV? Or you were on back?
TV, Papa.
TV, Papa?
Okay. My toy. My toy.
No.
Oh, baby.
Or yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see.
Papa TV.
Peppa Pig? Okay.
All right. Y'all still there? Everybody good? Can let me know if you're there. Y'all good? Mom called. She must know we were talking about her.
I forgot to put on Do Not Disturb. Are they still there?
Yes. Awesome. Cool.
Okay.
Thank you. But yeah, so the Gabriel and I actually have a tattoo that we want to get. We have an idea of something we want to get together, so we're still trying to decide on that exactly, and then we'll go again and see an artist and get it squared away. I was supposed to have this in a bowl big enough to dip the donuts, but I don't, so we're just gonna treat it like a cinnamon bun or cinnamon roll.
Oh, the glaze?
Yeah, it's alright. It works. She's over there trying to get Reagan situated.
That's mine.
What are you talking about, girl?
Mm-mm-mm.
Mine.
What's yours?
Let's see.
Peppa Pig.
Yeah, somebody said something about a interview with TJ and and Tiff, Tej and Tiff from Daily Davidson's.
Oh yeah, that would be good.
That'd be a lot of fun. Those are our people. So yeah, that would definitely be fun. So you see the glaze, right? The glaze going on. And it only took, for the half cup of powdered sugar, it only took 1 teaspoon of milk. And it turned into really good glaze.
Okay, sorry. I had to get a ring situated. Do you guys hear, is the TV too loud? I tried to turn it down pretty low so it wouldn't bother y'all. Patricia, thank you for the $20 and thank you for buying the Be Fearless shirt. I really appreciate the support. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Yay. She said that she loved it.
Are you gonna try it?
Yeah, give me a second. I feel like I missed a whole bunch of questions here. What will you do with your coding? They've actually been working on our website.
Yeah, I've been working on the website. I actually updated a few things on the website. It's a different language. It's PHP and WordPress, which is not what I actually trained in. So it's a little bit of a learning curve, but the HTML and the CSS and a little bit of JavaScript is in it. I could do that part. So yeah, I've been actually updating that. So my goal is to, over the next month or so, at the most, is to update the website and get it to where we want it, and then pick a project and build it from there. I don't know.
Oh, you know what? Karen said Silk is better. My mom was actually telling me about the Silk station on Sirius, and I think we listened to it once, but I still feel like I liked Heart and Soul better because I think Silk is more of like old school, but I liked Heart and Soul better. How is it?
It's good. It needs more glaze though.
It needs more glaze.
It needs glaze on the bottom. So.
Okay. Let's see. Somebody asked, what are our Enneagram numbers?
This is a sore subject for her.
It is such a sore subject for me. I do not. This is actually what we need to talk about on the next podcast. Is our Enneagram numbers. But short answer, I am a 3. Babe is a 7. I do not like my Enneagram number.
But apparently
I've been reading The Road Back to You.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
And it just tells you all the bad things about your number. But it's supposed to help you like recognize these things and grow from them. But it does make you feel a little bad when you read it like, dang, is there anything good about my Enneagram number? Oh, you would think it? That's it right there, y'all. That's good with the glaze though. Ooh, that's good. Oh yeah.
Woo,
y'all need to try that recipe. It's in the description box. That is good.
That was good. Wow.
Wow, that was really good. Like, okay. Okay, so now we're going to get to the coffee. Right. Sorry, y'all. We just wanted to try those first.
Right. So there's 2 different kinds of donuts. Again, they're both in the description box. So.
Yes. No, I have not met Shauna's boyfriend yet. Because all of this stuff popped off. Like, you know what I'm saying? We're going to try and do like a triple date. Me, her, and Missy, and our booze. And then we were like, no, we'll let y'all like get good and settle first, because we ain't trying to meet nobody who ain't finna be around. So then all of this popped off, so we just have not had a chance to like meet him yet, but I'm super happy for her.
Absolutely.
She's so happy, and he seems like such a great guy. So yeah, I'm excited to meet him. Just have not met him yet. Somebody said instead of whipped coffee, can you try the whipped strawberry drink? What is the whipped strawberry drink? Do you have a recipe for that?
Yeah, what's the recipe? Can you send us the recipe? Because I've not seen that.
Taco-boom. It is on the list, yes. I see you asking about a retreat. It's actually on the list as something that we want to plan, an intimate event for couples. So it's on the list. It's on the list. Let's see. Somebody said...
Let's add the 2 tablespoons of water to the 2 tablespoons of instant coffee and 2 tablespoons of sugar. And I got a dash of cinnamon in here.
Okay, I feel like I skipped I missed a lot of questions, so feel free to ask them again. I went to the bottom so I can go up. Does Chad's friends at school or his teacher know that he does YouTube? I'm not actually sure.
Teacher last year did.
I know his teacher last year did.
I don't know about his teacher
But
last
I don't know about his teacher. If she does, she has not mentioned it, and I'm not really sure like what Chad talks about with his friends.
Some of his friends do know.
Some of his friends know, like our neighbors know. So they talk about it, but I don't know if any of his school friends actually know. He's not said anything to me about it. Yes, I gotta. Don't you hate that when you gotta, like your nail is splitting on the side, so it just keeps getting caught up in everything. Like I need a file. Sorry. I need to do my nails today. That's on the list today. Do nails, because they are looking cat raggedy, okay? Somebody said, do we ever see the R. Kelly documentary on Netflix? And if so, do we still listen to his music? I'm not just out here playing R. Kelly. Like, it's not like I just put him on. But we haven't watched it yet. Like, we taped it before it was on Netflix. So it's on our DVR too. We just never got around to watching it. And quite honestly, like, I don't really know if I want to watch it, honestly.
Sorry, I hope it's not too loud.
Oh, I'll wait. I think we need a bigger bowl.
Why?
Because you see how it's
Give me help!
all over the place?
What's that?
I think you need a bigger bowl, though.
Think so?
Yeah, I don't think you need a bigger bowl.
You're not splashing too much.
It's splashing all over.
Oh my god, there's like 3 drips.
Man.
Got her?
Yeah.
You try the glazed donut, baby? Go watch her. She about to do something to it.
You want to try this one? It's yummy. Yummy donut. No, this don't look like no donut. This is a donut. You like it?
Sure, it's fine.
Is it with it?
Yeah, it is now. You help me, Reagan?
Like this taking forever.
Okay, Reagan. Okay, baby. Okay. Thank you. Okay.
Right there, when can we expect the next commercial? I don't know. Mom and I are currently in a Vaseline commercial, which is all over social media these days. So shout out to everybody who's seen it, who has screenshotted it, who has tweeted me about it, DM'd me about it. Thank you. That was why we went to New York at the end of last year to film the commercial. And that was really, really fun. It was great to experience that with my mom. So, yeah, we had a great time. I don't have any more coming up right now, but I'll keep you posted if anything come up, okay? Oh, somebody asked what happened to the film. We talked about this last week, but
we're trying to set up a launch party.
We're trying to set up a launch party, like a virtual launch party, so we can premiere it on our channel and you guys can like watch it and get feedback and all that stuff. So we'll definitely keep you posted on that too. Somebody said, how am I enjoying my Jeep? I love my Jeep. Oh my goodness. I would legit have that Jeep and do a little car. Like, I honestly cannot think of another car that I would want. Like a Range Rover has always been like my dream car. And we rented one when we were in Florida. When we were in Florida, we were in Clearwater.
Yeah.
And I drove it and I just wasn't as impressed. Like, obviously, I think everybody loves a Range Rover for the look of it, what it looks like. But it just didn't drive as smooth as my Jeep. So I was really like, I don't really like this as much as I like my Jeep. Now, will I still get a Range Rover? I think so, just at some point, just to have my dream car. But I honestly didn't really like it better than the Jeep, like in terms of how it drove. And it was really wide, like it didn't. What's the name? What's the term I'm looking for?
The turn radius was horrible.
The turning radius was horrible. It was very awkward. Like, I literally did not enjoy driving that car at all. And I was mad because we paid a grip to rent that car. I was like, I'm mad about this. But I will probably still get one just to say that I had one because it's just been my dream car for so long. But I thoroughly enjoy my Jeep. I have a Jeep Grand Cherokee Overland, and it's black. with black on the inside, which is what I've been wanting for years. It's got the panoramic sunroof, and I legit love my car. I've had 3 Jeeps, by the way. I've had 3 Grand Cherokees, and I've loved them all. And I recommend it to anybody who's looking to get a Jeep. I absolutely love it.
So it's so thick, y'all. I got the cashew milk, vanilla cashew milk.
I can even bring this up close so they can see how pretty.
You want to see?
I don't feel like it's thick enough.
It's pretty thick.
No.
It's whipped.
I don't think that that's whipped though.
Okay.
It's kind of runny to be whipped. When it's whipped, it don't run. It's like whipped cream.
See?
All right.
I was gonna say it on the camera.
Well, I just wanted them to see it up close and personal.
Okay, there we go.
All right, so here's the finished product. The whipped coffee. I can't tell what y'all can see. But
No, don't lick them. Don't lick them. You'll be licking the donuts.
So do you stir it up?
I mean, some people have. Here.
You do it. Go for it. That's all you. We want to see how this actually tastes.
Yeah, it's nice and thick. So I think that is y'all.
Right, look at all the donuts. Somebody said next time whip it for another minute.
Another minute, okay. Thank you.
Taste will be the same though.
Yeah, it's my first time trying it, so appreciate that advice. Appreciate that advice. It still looks delicious.
Yeah, that's the word. It doesn't handle well. Range Rovers do not handle well at all.
Which was so disappointing.
It's so disappointing, and we were in the
Sport. Range Rover Sport.
Range Rover Sport. Now, when we looked at cars before I got the Cherokee, we drove the Range Rover Evoque or the smaller one. And I just couldn't bring myself to spend that much money for that smaller car. Like, it was smaller than a Jeep. I was like, I'm not going to spend all this money on this car that's smaller than a Jeep, Range Rover or not. So, yeah, it's not good? Really? Look at Meg's face.
Yeah. It has too much instant coffee flavor to it.
Yeah.
It looks delicious.
I don't think you stirred it up enough. Maybe you stirred it up too much.
What is... I can't stir it up any more than that.
Did you use this? Or you used the spoon? Or what's the spoon?
I want milk.
This is coffee, baby. This is not milk. It's coffee.
Get a
I just feel like...
bite of donut.
Coffee.
That's nasty. Folks out here praising this drink. Did I miss something?
Apparently I screwed it up, y'all, because if it's really, really good, I'm not seeing it right
Maybe we got the wrong kind of instant coffee.
now. Girl.
Okay, that one was better. If I stirred it up more, you get a little bit more of the milk. I think maybe you put too much in there. Because you doubled that recipe, right?
No.
Oh, you didn't double it? Oh, okay. That's better when you stir it up.
Yeah, and we use cashew milk versus like milk.
Was that cashew milk or was that almond milk?
This is cashew milk.
Oh, okay.
So
that wasn't bad. It's too sweet for me still.
Yeah.
Like, I like my coffee black, so.
we might need to do a little bit more.
But I think if a little bit more milk, that would make it. Okay, so it's not bad. It's like it's real thick though.
It's a lot of work,
the consistency, I just don't understand. I just don't know if the work is worth the drink. Like, would you say that it's worth it to do all of that?
No.
I don't think so. But I don't know. What do y'all think? Have y'all tried it? Did y'all like it? All right, so let's see. That was quick. I feel like. I don't know how long we've been on here.
That's better.
How long we've been on here, yeah?
That's better. Here.
We almost at 1K. We almost got 1K on here.
That's better.
Oh yeah, that's much
I put too much mix. I need more
That's
milk.
much better.
More milk.
Yeah. Don't look up all of the donuts, right?
Too late, Sean. She's already done that.
Let me help you.
You getting down?
There we go.
There you go.
Let me sit down.
Y'all good?
Let me see what this question is talking about.
I want mayo.
Ray has christened the donuts.
All of them. Come on, let me get some. Let me get some.
So hilarious. She claimed all of them donuts. That's all right. I'm sure about to eat another one. Did she eat this one? She licked this one?
Every single one of them.
She licked everything?
I wouldn't doubt it, sweetie.
We can start the show like always. So what else? What kind of plans for today? What's on your agenda for today? Did y'all hear her? I make a mess, give me a wipe. Did you hear how clear that was? She is so different from Chad Jr. He was not talking this clear at 2. Like, did y'all hear her say, I make a mess, give me a wipe? Like, the stuff she says, I'm like,
oh, yeah. Oh, I'll tell y'all, man, what she said to me yesterday. She's so smart. Okay, I'll clean. Pick up, baby.
Somebody says, do you have any advice for people who are single, waiting on God to send them the right one? Wait on it. That's my advice. It's tough, man. I think that the best advice that I can give you is to obviously continue to wait. Make sure you're praying for your mate, praying for exactly what it is that you want in somebody. And, in the meantime, like, learn how to be okay with the singleness and with yourself, and take the opportunity to fully love yourself and fully know yourself and all your ins and outs and everything. So when that mate does come, you are 100% ready, like 100% whole. With or without this person, it ain't no 50-50. You don't complete me. I'm marriage and relationship. So that's what I would say. Like, it's hard. I know I can't say don't get discouraged, because it's hard, because you do get discouraged, especially when you if you see other people like finding their person. Just know that God's timing is perfect. It's legit perfect.
It is perfect. I think yeah. Like, the only thing I add to that is just when you meet someone that that's nice and that you want to spend some time with, don't put a ton of unrealistic expectations on them right off the bat.
Yeah.
Or for the relationship, right? Take it day by day. It's okay to lay out what you hope, like what you're working towards.
Yeah.
Like, that should be something you guys should. What are we working towards? Are we working towards something that that we can build into something that's gonna be bigger? And like, it's okay to talk about that stuff, but don't come into it like, oh, this the date after the first date, like, this is my husband, or after the first date, this is my wife right here.
Right. Or
like,
3 months in, talking about, so you ready to propose yet?
Like, don't force or try to rush what God's working on. He's already got a plan. Like, so you just have to enjoy each day without this unneeded stress and pressure. And because the last thing you want is to be proposed to before someone is ready, or because they only want to appease you, right? And that goes for both, men and women. Like, you want to be in a situation where you both are just loving where it's going. You loving the flow of the relationship.
Yeah, absolutely. Somebody said they're patiently waiting. That's all you can do.
You learn, hey, make sure you get these donuts straight. It's a good waiting snack. I tell you that, they're good.
I cannot deal with you. What's your favorite movie? Come on, let's all say it together. Babe's favorite movie is Titanic.
Yes.
Titanic. His absolute favorite movie.
Such a great movie.
Yes.
Such a great. I mean, I don't think.
So stupid. Jack. Somebody said, Chad, you looking buff. What do you bench press now, shouting?
Thank you. I
But
appreciate that.
Good in these streets.
Yeah. So I haven't tried to like 1 rep max at this point on the bench press, but I have a few nights ago, or probably like a week and a half ago, Gabriel spotted me and I did 215 for 3 reps. I think it was 3 reps.
It was 3.
Yeah, 215 for 3 reps on my own. She didn't help at all. And that was on my 4th set. So I had already done 3 sets of bench press prior to that.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I've been, been working hard, y'all. Been working hard. And yeah, I've gained probably like 5 pounds of actual muscle. But my weight is stayed about the same because I've lost a lot of body fat. Yes, I'm skinny, but I still got body fat, especially in this. The dad pie, right? The dad pie. Is that what it's called?
Oh, you're talking about the food pie.
The
dad
dad pie.
I was like, what? I'm over here trying to look at these comments. Because you know it only goes up so far. So if I missed your question, please ask it again. Somebody asked what happened to our old assistant, Essence. So Essence got a real job.
Yeah.
Not like being an assistant isn't a real job.
Well,
don't take that.
But it wasn't a full-time job for us.
It wasn't. Yeah. It wasn't full-time for her. She just was our part-time assistant. And then she got a full-time job, actually working at a church, going into the, into the church.
She didn't have time anymore.
She didn't have the time, which really sucked because I loved her. Like she helped us more than anything with like our home organization. Like, but it would be nice to have another assistant. I think we need an assistant for business. Someone to run like social media. I think is where we would need the most, and like not like my personal social media because I would want to relinquish that to somebody, but it's really hard to keep up with posting teasers for the podcast and promoting it on that Instagram. It's hard to remember to post on Chad Jr.'s Instagram and Reagan's Instagram. Like, it's just so many accounts to keep up with. Yeah. It's just a lot. Like, responding to emails and, you know what I'm saying? Like, messages and stuff like that. Like, it's just, I don't know. It's a lot.
Well, yeah, and the thing is about it, too, is that it can be done, but the thing is we want to leave mental energy and space for creativity, right? For ideas and for building, our brand and our business even more and branching out. So when you do all those things and you're mentally fatigued, it's hard for you to be creative. So sometimes we need someone to help us with those everyday must-do tasks and free us up to be creative, and have a chance to, think big vision for our business. Because business, you got to think not only in the now, but also next year, 5 years, 10 years. So that's what we would really love about having a solid assistant.
Somebody said they've been a virtual assistant. Shout out to you for being a VA. That was my very first company that I started. It was a virtual assistant business. It was Star Virtual Assistants, and I did that while I was like working at the office. I think I was a contractor, and then I started contracting on the side, and I just turned it into a VA business. So email us, send us your information, girl. How's the jewelry decluttering coming? It ain't. I did make some progress the other night. Now I have all of my jewelry pretty much laid out, and I just need to put it in the organizers the way that I want it to be. I still need to go through my necklaces. But everything else I think I've gone through, I just need to put it in the organizers. And I just haven't had the time to do that. Like, I swear, it's been so much going on. And what I have realized, I had an epiphany. I didn't really have this epiphany. My therapist helped me kind of come to this, is that I felt like I was beating myself up because I was like, oh, we on quarantine, we staying at home, I got all of this time, I should be getting this stuff done, blah, 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 blah. But we have these kids full time. Like, we don't have the time that we used to have where we could just work on things without interruption. Do you see how hard it was for us to cook and talk to y'all with Reagan? Like, we don't have more time. We're working off of less time right now because Chad's not in school, Reagan's not in school, there's nobody coming to watch her. We don't have no time away from them, so it's difficult to get everything done, let alone adding more things to the plate. Because I was beating myself up. You see all the memes, like if you don't come out of this with a new business idea, or if you ain't do all the stuff that you was putting off, then you don't lack time, you lack discipline. No, I legit lack time right now. Because I don't have time away from them to do what I need to work on. Because we gotta find pockets of time to do stuff.
Because here's the thing, if you're following somebody, if you're looking at somebody, and they're a single person, and single entrepreneur, no kids, no responsibilities outside of themselves. But you got kids, you got a family. You can't be sipping the same tea that they sipping because they've got a different life situation. Like, you can get things done and be productive, and that's why Gabriel and I, what we've done is we've tried to give each other time blocks. Yeah. So she needs about 3 hours to do this. I'm gonna give her those 3 hours. Well, I'll take the kids. And if I need 3 hours, she's gonna take the kids. Well, I do my 3 hours. Yeah. That's what we've got to do. It's teamwork. It's teamwork to try to. Teamwork makes the dreams work.
Yes, Charlotte. Everybody needs time to rest. And who was that? Jennifer. Absolutely. I would love to speak at the girls' retreat. I love Nashville. Somebody asked us if we knew where we were going to move. I think that we narrowed it down.
I think we're sold.
I think we're sold on Nashville.
I think Nashville. If we move,
I think that's where it will be.
If we ever move, then it'll be Nashville, Tennessee, where we end up.
Yeah, it was between Nashville and Atlanta.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I just really love Nashville.
Yeah, we both love Nashville. It's halfway through to each of our families.
Yeah. And it's not going to happen anytime soon.
Well, unless for some reason God, we don't know.
But yes, Jennifer, I would love to speak. Please send me an email with more information. I keep seeing this question. So sorry, Sarita. What should I do if my husband discredits my feelings? I have been married for 12 years, and this is our only problem.
Well, I mean, I think. Well, then first of all, if he discredits your feelings, then I mean that's wrong. You know, that's definitely you. Each person in the relationship is entitled to have their feelings. Gabriel has a feeling towards something. I don't have to necessarily agree with her feeling, but I have to acknowledge her feeling. I have to say, you know what? You feel this way. What did I do to cause that? Or if I didn't do anything, what can I do to help to not feel that way? Or what's the deeper issue, and how can I support you? But to discredit your feelings and say that your feelings don't matter is definitely something that's not good. And I think that's got to be a serious conversation you've got to have with him, and let him know how serious it is to you of how you feel, how your feelings should matter to him, and his feelings matter to you, and it should be vice versa. And
I think. Sorry.
No,
So I don't mean to cut you off. I was just gonna say I think that you will need to sit down and I think that you probably need to talk to somebody.
Yeah.
You two need to go seek out therapy and counseling to have a mediator, because a lot of times it takes hearing it from someone else before it really resonates. Like, you can tell your husband all day long, you're discrediting my feelings, you make me feel this way, blah blah blah, but sometimes we don't take it well from the people closest to us. It takes it coming from an outside source. So I would suggest that if he's open to it, hopefully he is open to talking to someone.
Yeah, and you can even start with like your pastor, or or a deacon, or somebody you trust in your church, or a family member that you both really trust. So you can even start there. But the biggest part about that is getting someone that has an unbiased opinion.
Yes.
Because you don't want to go into it and someone is on your husband's side off the bat, or on your side off the bat, because then the other person's going to feel attacked. So find someone that's unbiased and that can give you wisdom, and help you work through the situation and say, laid out is this, look, we're trying to strengthen our marriage, and I want to make this better, and this is what I feel like we need to do. So,
is the alarm off? Oscar's about to drive me crazy. Somebody said, what were you going to say about Reagan talking? I think you started to say something about the other day.
Oh, yes, thank you. Thank you for reminding me. Yes. So the other day she was watching something, and then she looked back. It was when I was working out yesterday, and she was watching in the basement while I was working out, and she was like, she's like, Daddy? I'm like, yes, Daddy, what's up? She's like, haunted house? I'm like, haunted house? She's like, haunted house? I'm scared. I'm like, what? Ain't nothing haunted, girl. So she was watching a video that was about a haunted house, and I'm like, but how do you know that's a haunted house and that you should be scared? Like, it was the craziest thing that she said it so clear. Haunted house, I heard her clear as day. It was so easy. But then she knew exactly what it was. It's just so fascinating to see how she just learns these things, It's just crazy. And this was nothing major, but that was just really cool.
Go back and watch Peppa. We'll go out after we finish, okay?
We don't know. With Chad Jr. going to school, we don't know I don't know. I have a clue. By August, what will the world look like, right? Will the kids go back to school as normal? Or, will it be, I don't assume there will be a vaccine at that point in August. I mean, it'd be great if there was.
He's going back to school.
But,
Reagan going back to school, too.
Yeah, so, we pray and believe that they'll be going back to school because things will be, better. But,
come on.
We don't know what things are going to look like,
Wait a minute. Come on, Oscar. Come on, please. Hold on, Reagan.
Hey, Mama.
Hey, Mom. Hold on, come here. No. Okay. Woo! We're going to have to get off of here soon because Reagan is
I know.
not happy right now, you guys. Yeah, take a couple more questions.
Yeah, a couple more. Titanic's my favorite movie. It just always has been. Like I just love it. It's just, I don't know. I love movies that are just created so well and so realistic. Oh, it's okay.
Somebody said, would you get your kids' portraits tattooed on you? No.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
I have another creative idea to honor my kids, but I don't think that I would do their portraits yet. Personally, nothing wrong with it if you do, but I don't think that I would.
Somebody asked why I left for Justin.
It's okay, baby.
Mad at Oscar because he's blocking. She's telling Oscar no. Because I'm a huge Janet Jackson fan, like massive Janet Jackson fan. She's been my favorite since I was old enough to know who she was, and I really loved Tupac too. Like, so putting them two together in a movie, and I have watched that movie so many times. Like, I literally would just watch it over and over and over and over. I had the VHS, I got the DVD, like, I mean, all of the things. It just was my favorite movie. I think because it was starring Janet, that's why like it just defaulted. But it just literally. But you know what? I really love Julia Roberts too. And last night I was watching my best friend's wedding. I have not watched that in so long. I haven't gotten to finish it yet. But Julia Roberts is my favorite actress. Love her. And I noticed that my best friend's wedding was on Hulu now. So if you've never watched that, you have to watch that movie because it's so good. It's got Cameron Diaz in it. It's so good. That was a random tangent, but it just made me think about watching old movies because I've seen my best friend's wedding 1,000,001 times too. But yeah, that's why it's my favorite. I just really love Janet and I love the storyline. I think it's a cute movie.
Good throw.
Somebody said, how are we liking the new vlogging podcast schedule? Is that what you're asking? How do we like it? How do you like it, babe?
I love it. I mean, I think it was a very hard. I want you guys to know it was a very hard decision for us to go back from 5 vlogs to 3 vlogs. Mm-hmm. It wasn't easy, and it wasn't about money at all. It was just about, we enjoyed bringing you guys content, and so it was a very tough decision to go to 3. But we also understood that we wanted to ramp up the podcast, and we wanted to deliver good vlogs, quality vlogs, and also have some more time with with our family and not be editing every night, filming every day, and so there was just a lot of decisions that went into it. But I enjoy it. I think that we've got a good flow. You in essence are getting a 4th vlog now because you're getting the live, so you kind of getting a 4th video per week on GabeBabeTV. Gabriel's been able to put some videos on the Gabe Fix. So it's opened up some, Yeah,
it's been nice. It's been a nice break to have like days where we don't have to film. Like, because before I feel like we were always filming. Mm-hmm. Like we maybe had one day out of the week where we weren't filming. So it's just been nice to like not have days where we have to pick up the camera and vlog. No, I have not watched the Clark Sisters movie yet, but I do plan on watching that. We did watch Insecure. We're up to date on Insecure.
We are.
I am not very happy about what's happening with Molly and Issa. I'm mad about it. So, but yeah, we are up to date. Do you have an official senior after your name?
No, I have not officially changed my name to senior. No.
Someone said, who is Tamia J? I don't know who that is. Who is Tamia? Why are you asking? Would you consider leaving YouTube to concentrate on your business ventures to have more free time?
Who knows? We don't know. As of right now, no, that's not even a thought. But I mean, we don't know.
Yeah. Somebody said, how did we like Tennessee when we lived there? How did you enjoy Tennessee when you lived there?
Well,
so
we're thankful for our time there, but we were not in Nashville.
Right. So when I was in Nashville for undergrad, I don't think that I really liked Tennessee when I was in undergrad. But I also think that it's because I didn't really do a lot of exploring the city. Like, I pretty much stuck to campus. Like, my activities were around campus or very close to it. So I didn't really get to experience all of Nashville while I was there, and I mean, obviously now it's a completely different city. They have done so much since when I was in college back in 2000 to 2004. So much more has been developed and like all the things now. So I think that it will be completely different now. Now, when we lived in Savannah, Tennessee, when we were married, like in the beginning, it was not my favorite at all. I legit did not enjoy it at all. I could not wait to get back to a bigger city. But it's funny because we now talk about how we missed that time in Savannah. It was like, we always were like, we gotta get back to our Savannah. We gotta get back to our Savannah. Because it literally was like just time for us to be isolated. Like we didn't have any family, any close friends, like nobody but us and our coworkers. So it really was like the best thing for our marriage foundationally because we didn't have any outside factors at all. Like for the first year of our marriage, it was just us. And I think that that was great for us. But I did not like small town living. Like I need a Target. I need a Starbucks. I don't want to drive 45 minutes to get to a mall. I've never grown up like that in a place like that, so it was really weird to me to be in a place with like nobody. It was like nobody there. It was a very different experience. But I do think that it was good for our marriage, like in hindsight, looking back at it. But would I ever choose to go back to Savannah? Absolutely not. Never, ever in a million years. No. Let's see. I made a moderator last week and I forgot to make one this week. Somebody said, oh, okay, Tamia, I did make her. She's in here. Tamia is the moderator. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't know your name, girl. I just remember making you last week. Can we do another porch visit with Nana? Yes. We will definitely do that. Okay. I feel like I've gotten most of the questions. Mm-hmm. Oh, what project do we want to do in the house next? I do keep seeing this question.
Kitchen.
Yeah, kitchen is next. That's like the big thing we really want to tackle is the kitchen.
Yeah.
I think we did little stuff in the basement for the home gym, but that's not complete, but it's good for us right now. Like it doesn't need to be massively better than what it is right now. It's functional. So we got the home gym functional because obviously we couldn't be going to the gym. But I think if we were to really like put time and money into something, it's going to be the kitchen. Obviously getting our white cabinets and our stainless steel appliances. And I don't know, we've talked about doing something different with the island, but I don't know. Like, yeah. So that's the next like big project for the house. Oh, and the deck. We do have like new lights to string on the deck, and we bought curtains for the deck. I bought a new rug yesterday, like on the Target website. I bought some new tables because we plan on taking advantage of the deck this year because we did not sit out there like one time last season. I don't think we sat out there one time last year, maybe once, if that. So we are going to string up the new lights and put up the curtains and all of that stuff on the deck. But that's not like a major change. Somebody said some live workouts. I thought about doing some live workouts. I don't know. I might have to take that suggestion. Alright, I think we got all of the questions. I'll wait until Gabe comes back. Oh, sorry, Stacey, you can't hear me. I'm not yelling like I was before. I kind of lowered my voice. My bad. All right, you guys.
Yes, thank you so much for watching.
Thank you so much for watching.
Yeah.
I think I've gotten all of the questions for the most part. Oh, yes, I will do a video on my macro journey. Somebody asked about that. And no, you do not have to be on Instagram to participate in my, in my group coaching or my personal coaching. I usually talk about it the most to people who are on my newsletter. So there is a link in the description box if you want to get on my newsletter, so you'll know when I bring back group coaching. And I'll be accepting applications soon for one-on-one coaching. So be on the lookout for that. But I do plan on doing a video about my whole macro journey. I've been saying I'm going to do it for the past 2 years and I ain't done it yet. But I am going to do it because people keep asking me. And then people asking what type of exercises are we doing. Right now I'm just doing what we can at the house, body weight. Well, not body weight, but just I do an upper and a lower body split.
And I do, and I usually do more of a traditional chest, tries, shoulders, back, buys, legs. Yeah. And then with I've been doing a lot of CrossFit lately as well. So.
Oh yeah, you have. So. Yeah. I don't know what we're eating next week. I don't know what we're doing next week. We got to figure it out.
Can you tell y'all some chat once it's to end? Because Gabriel will go all day.
I will.
It would be like 6 hours later. I'm like,
okay, let's wrap it up.
It's been
all right, guys. So thanks for hanging out with us. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Make the glazed donuts. The cinnamon sugar.
More cinnamon sugar.
More cinnamon sugar.
Maybe dip those in butter as well.
Yeah.
And then maybe cook them with the cinnamon sugar. I don't know.
Oh yeah, maybe dip them and cook them with the cinnamon sugar. That makes more sense.
Maybe. I don't know. Play around with that one.
Yeah.
So
yeah. I mean, you know what? I think this whole line today had nan coffee. It's time for me to have some coffee. So alright guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you next Saturday. Well, we'll see you on the vlog on
Monday. Remember, if you want to find out how Reagan did, if she did, in a new bed, check it out.
But we can't both leave.
Yes, we about to go.
You ended and I'll stay here.
No, deuces. We can walk off.
Walk out.
It's like drop the mic. It's like drop the mic. All right. Deuces.
Bye, y'all. Okay, wait. Go. Oh.